Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. We're here, Arsenal news show, of course, every single day. Keep me updated with all the latest Arsenal news and rumours, of course, for today. Make sure you guys hit like buttons up as always. Big up everyone tuning in. If you are new watching, do subscribe. We've got, as always, the news today. We're talking Arsenal link with a new Brazilian Wonderkid, guys. Dusan Vlahovic rumours yet again. Another player that gets linked up with Arsenal every single time, every single season. It seems like we're going to talk about that. And a question, guys, as well, right? Once again, the other day, when they both, were playing for the same country, Isak and Gyokeres, both players that have been linked with Arsenal as well. There's been a whole, this whole rumours going around, guys. Let me know. What one would you prefer? Isak or Gyokeres? We'll talk about that as well towards the end. And some other rumours as well. So big up everyone as always. Let me big up everyone tuning in early on. We got the big up Tamina. How's it going, Tamina? I'm well as always. Hope you're good yourself, Tamina. Thank you very much for that as well. This is the title, Tamina. Yeah, we got Jordan exactly, bro. Read the title exactly. Big up my guy Plasma as well, bro. Yo, you man are cooking. Norway. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to you guys, but I've been watching your recent. Well, I didn't watch them. I saw the results in the recent games. Between you guys, and you man are cooking, man. Even without Odegaard, you guys are still doing their business. So maybe we'll see Norway back in the World Cup. Yeah, look, and he's actually said it here. Like I've enjoyed international break. Norway going up to nation. Oh, you man got promoted as well. Jeez, Haaland top goal scorer. I swear, he becomes my favorite player for a weekend once every month. You guys are, you guys are cooking, man. I can't even lie. Exactly, bro. Yeah. Where's the optimism gone, Tamina? I'll tell you guys, Tamina's changed, yeah? Against Chelsea, she wanted Arteta sacked, so there we go, man. But let's get into the first story today then, people. I'm rocking on my 4G again. I've still got no Wi-Fi, so I can't share my screen. I have to rock like the old times, guys, when we first started the channel, where we're just like doing this. But we're going to start with the first topic I want to talk about, and it is Arsenal and Chelsea scouts have been closely monitoring Sao Paulo Wonderkid William Gomez, who's 18 years of age, guys, ahead of a potential transfer this January, and the source comes from Court Offsides. Obviously, Court Offsides, I think, Fabrizio goes on there quite a bit, so, they are at times a pretty reliable source, but they're saying that not just Arsenal but also Chelsea are the main two clubs scouting this Sao Paulo Wonderkid William Gomez. Now, in terms of player himself, the guy his main position is a left winger, so that is where he usually does play, is on the left wing, but he can also play on the right as well, and as well as the second striker. That's where you'll see the guy play. Pretty much, he can play across the whole front three. He's sat so far, of course, in the Brazilian Serie A. He's obviously only played 7 games for them. He's only recently, been promoted to the first team because he was playing in the youth level for Sao Paulo, and he played 7 games. He scored 2 goals. He's currently valued at €5 million. So this player we could be looking at in terms of a January transfer move, in terms of signing another winner. We have this thing. I think the reason why we think with so many Brazilians in the past is because of our director, Edu, but obviously he's left now. So it's interesting how we're still being linked with some Brazilians. Interesting how we're, scouting them. And I've seen this story over and over again, really, in these transfer windows, guys, where we get linked to so many Brazilians. Like last season, we was linked to Belito from Gremio, that player in the midfield, and then he never came. We linked with him. We linked to what's his name? Is it Igor Jesus or something like that? I don't even know. We linked with him as well. That the list goes on and on and on. Every window we always get linked to these Brazilians, and we do sign a few. Of course, we've had the likes of Marquinhos, the likes of Martinelli, as we know as well. They're like the main 2 who we signed from Brazil that nobody really knew about. Martinelli worked out perfectly. Yeah, obviously I know Martinelli's not been at his best, but nobody knew about Martinelli when he came in. The guy was playing for second. Was it even? It might have been Serie C. Yeah, it might have even been the 3rd division of Brazil, where we signed him from. Yeah, in Ituano. nobody knew Martinelli. He came in and he was an absolute gem, one of Arsenal's key players. And then we've had players like Marquinhos, who, by the way, will be coming back to Arsenal in January. He's going to feel like a new signing. I'm joking. Marquinhos, we signed from Sao Paulo as well, who we actually gifted them money for free, you know, because they actually said, we don't want Marquinhos, you can have him on a free transfer. We said, no, actually, we want to give you 3 million to keep good relations. And you know, Marquinhos came in, he scored in his first game against Zurich, started crying when he scored. And then it was never seen since after that, really. Okay, he made a few appearances off the bench. And then we loaned him out to Norwich. We loaned him out to that French team, and now he's back in Brazil playing I think wing back for Fluminense. So, but he looks like he'll be coming on his way back. So yeah, one of these ones, 18 years of age. You know, obviously I watched videos of him, but again, you know, he looks like a typical Brazilian player, techie winner. You know, can score screamers here and there as well. But let's just remember that is playing youth level. That is under 17 level. He's doing that. Yeah, he's came into the Brazilian first, like the Sao Paulo first team. He scored 2 goals this season. As I said, he looks typical winner, looks techie. But could this be another Marquinhos, you know, signing? Or could we get a Martinelli hidden gem, guys? I hope it is a Martinelli hidden gem. But yeah, again, this one is one of those you take with a pinch of salt. It wouldn't surprise me if this would be the only signing. If this would be like the sign that we would go and make in January, because it's typical Arsenal, really. And who knows? You know, maybe this guy could be the next big thing. But again, it's just a massive if for this one. But in terms of getting it still done, guys, obviously Arsenal and Chelsea are the only 2 clubs looking at him. It's going to be around €5 million that we could possibly get for this. What it will take to sign this type of player. So yeah. That's that there, guys. Again, not too keen on this player at the moment. I can't go off anything because I do not watch the Brazilian league at all. I've actually never heard of the guy since today, since this report came out, and it's going from quarter side. So, yeah. There we go. Let's move to the second topic, guys. Arsenal about to hold transfer talks to sign Dusan Vlahovic in January. The source comes from Rudy Galetti, Italian journalist over there. TBR also are reporting this source as well. Caught offside, we just said a minute ago, also reporting this source. Once again, Arsenal, and for me, it's just a cycle, guys. It's a cycle with Vlahovic. Every single window we talk about is Vlahovic. It's Dusan Vlahovic. It never gets done. It never gets done, people. Yeah, we never, ever. I think the perfect time to sign this player was when the guy was bagging in Fiorentina. Before he went to Juventus, by the way. Yeah, when the guy was cooking for Fiorentina, when we were linked with him as well, by the way, where we tried to sign him as well in that 2021 season, that was a perfect time to go and sign Dusan Vlahovic for Arsenal, yeah? I think it's too little too late, personally, in my honest opinion. Like, and obviously, you guys know me. I've got a Serie A channel, yeah? Mate, I'm going to quickly plug that, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Serie A Obsessed, yeah? My second channel where I do all Serie A content. So I do watch him, yeah? I do watch him play for Juventus. And what I will say is, last season he had an awful start to the season. This was last season under Allegri, but then he picked himself up and he had a very strong end to the season. I think he ended up getting 16 goals towards the end in that Serie A, playing under Allegri. And then this season he's obviously started off with Thiago Motta and he's scored. He's played 12 games in Serie A. He's scored 6 goals at the moment. You know, you got other strikers in Serie A bossing it, like Vlahovic for Atalanta. He's the top goal scorer. Thuram's bossing it for Inter, and he's sort of a bit, you know, down, sort of 6 goals so far this season. You know, for me with Vlahovic he's a powerful striker. He is a decent striker on his day, but I've also seen this guy time and time again be a bit wasteful in front of goal. And be a bit inconsistent in some performances as well, you know. And is that what really we need in terms of our striker situation right now? You know, because Vlahovic has occasions where he's wasteful in front of goal. It's not like he gets a chance he takes straight away. For me, when I watch Vlahovic, and maybe it's the system he's playing in with Thiago Motta and the way how Juventus play this season. We know they don't concede too many goals this season. You know, they're so unbeaten, by the way, but again, is the system really playing to his strengths? Probably not. But at the end of the day, guys, right? He's a striker for me that needs more than one chance to finish when I've watched this guy play. You know, and ultimately, why would we go back in for someone who's rejected us anyway? Let's not forget that this guy rejected us. Well, reportedly rejected us because I think we had no European football or something. That 2021 season, when we tried to sign him, he rejected us and he went to Juventus instead. Like, this guy is, why would you, we've been rejected, move on, go and get someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, Vlahovic on these days is a good striker, but I think, personally, I think we can do better. That's my honest opinion with it. And you guys know me, like, I watched Vlahovic, I watched the Serie A, I've got a whole channel dedicated to Serie A. I've seen this guy enough. I've seen this guy enough to tell you that if he comes to Arsenal, he ain't gonna give you that prolific striker that we need at the end of the day. He's a good striker, but is he that guy to be clinical for Arsenal? Is he that guy to be consistent? I don't see it at the moment. Look, you can prove me wrong, but when I've watched him, the guy is wasteful in front of goal at times. When he's on it, he's on it, yes, but that is not consistent enough for me. So, yeah, that's, once again, we link with Vlahovic. Again, it's one of those rumours, man, where every single window it seems Vlahovic, and we never get it done. So I'm not expecting anything with this one. But of course, we have to mention it, people, because it's been linked again with Arsenal. So yeah, staying on the topic of strikers as well, people. Let us know. Of course, 2 players that have been heavily linked with a move to Arsenal. There have been rumours going around: Alexander Isak and Victor Gyokeres. Both of them play for Sweden. Both of them scoring for Sweden. Both of them ripping up for Sweden. Sweden looking a lot more stronger now, with those 2 playing there. They got a very good attack, man. Isak and Gyokeres in the same team. Deadly attack. But let me know, guys, which one would you prefer? Because that's been the whole debate going around. For me, I don't care. Either one of them will do. Yeah, or both. Can't stand both, bro. Nah, real talk. Either one of those will do. I wouldn't mind Gyokeres and I wouldn't mind Isak. Yeah, I mean, we'll start with Gyokeres. I mean, the stats just don't lie. And for me, football's not based on all on stats. Of course it isn't, yeah. I like to use the eye test. I'm sure many people like to use the eye test, yeah. But the stats do not lie, and you have to look into this, people, yeah. Gyokeres is completely no mercy. Yeah, man showing no mercy, ruthless this season in the Portuguese league. And he was last season as well. But 21 goals so far. Yeah, we're in November. Man scored 21 goals so far for the club. I think he scored 5 in the Champions League. Yeah, he scored 16 in the Portuguese league for Sporting Lisbon, right? This guy is ruthless. Yeah, and even, I mean, let's add in the Champions League one. Man dunks on Man City, yeah, hat-trick settings against Man City. That's when that's when the first time this season I've watched him fully, and against Man City, I was like, geez, this guy ain't messing about, man. This guy is not messing about. And we're gonna see, Arsenal fans, we're gonna singly see him play against Arsenal. Is it next Tuesday? Yeah, next Tuesday when we play against Sporting Lisbon. That's where we're gonna see this guy play against Arsenal, and he's gonna be a major threat there, man. Agent Gyokeres settings, come on, bro. You know how it is. But yeah, 21 goals. I mean, the stats not lie there as well. This guy's been cleaning it for seasons on seasons now, yeah? Even when before Sporting Lisbon, even when he was at Coventry as well, in the Championship, and you've seen players come from the Championship, you've seen players come and thrive in the Premier League from the Championship. It's a physical league as well. It toughens you up as well, the Championship. And he went to Coventry. He had a very good season there as well. I think he's there 2 years already at Coventry. So, he's done it already playing the Championship. Yeah, that is a question of coming to the Premier League. I guess you got that argument as well with Isak. The guy's been here and done it already. The guy's been doing it. for Newcastle in Premier League. You know, there's none of that, you know, sort of risk, because you've seen players come from Portuguese, well, not just Portuguese leagues, but you've seen players come from across Europe from different leagues, and they haven't really hit the ground running in the Premier League. And on the flip side, you have. So at the end of the day, right, Isak as well, I think he'd be more. Oh, I don't know if he'd be more suitable. I wouldn't mind neither of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Isak, I think with more lean, with more go more. What's the word? We lean more towards, if that makes sense, because again, he's a player that can also play on the wing as well. I think, you know, Arteta's gonna like that. He's a player that can drift out to the wing. He can play wide as well. But when I watch Gyokeres can do similar as well, man. Gyokeres can definitely do similar than what Isak does. I think that, you know, they're both good in terms of aerially as well. You know, they're both powerful strikers. Isak's, you know, got that pace as well about him. Very, very I think he's more technically gifted than a Gyokeres is. I think Gyokeres is more. This is what I base it off in terms of when I watch both of them. Gyokeres is more of that clinical finisher. He's more that prolific sort of gunman striker. When Isak, you know, can bag goals as well for sure, but he brings you a bit. I think he's a lot better technically on the ball as well. Hence why he's more suited to play out. He can also play on the wing as well. So I think we could go with something like that. But at the end of the day, the point is, I don't care who it is. Yeah. Get either of them. I think both of them come in and they both would be quality signings. But I look at it this way as well, guys. Especially in January as well. I do not see it happening in January whatsoever. Yeah, for neither of these strikers. I think Arsenal will opt more towards signing a Benjamin Sesko. I think that will be the striker that Arsenal sign. Yeah, it's signing a Benjamin Sesko in January. Maybe not even January. Like, honestly, it will not surprise me if we sign a loan player in January. But the reason why I'm saying Sesko is because he was going to be the guy we was trying to sign in the summer. You know, was it 40 million or something? Yeah, 40 million, 45 mil. The more cheaper alternative. Man like Benjamin Sesko, yeah. That was a player that we was heavily linked with. That was a player that we was desperately trying to sign in the summer, and we couldn't sign him, and then we moved on to elsewhere. And we completely forgot about signing a striker because that's the one who we wanted. Number one, probably because the price tag, because he's young and promising, and everyone was gassing this guy up. I mean, I don't want to be rude with. I don't sound negative with Benjamin Sesko, but we need better. Isak's better. Gyokeres is better for me than Benjamin Sesko is. It's as simple as that. Sesko's that alternative, the cheaper alternative for me. Yeah, but I still think someone like Isak, or Gyokeres brings a lot more, and I rate them a lot more highly than I do with Benjamin Sesko. But knowing Arsenal, he'd be the guy that we're going to get. I'm just not fully convinced with Benjamin Sesko guys whatsoever. But yeah, that's most likely going to be the striker. So we're talking about who would we prefer. Let's be real with it, guys. Are we actually going to sign either of them? Probably not, especially not in January. Most likely be in the summer for me. But yeah, let us know, people, the thoughts on that as well. Other news to talk about today, then I will go through everyone's comments. Make sure you guys hit like buttons up if you are tuning in as well. Leave your thoughts down below. Other news to talk about today. Obviously, if you are just joining us, we've spoken about this Brazilian one that we are linked with. We've spoken about Vlahovic again that we've been linked with, and now we spoke about Isak or Gyokeres settings. But in terms of other news, I mean, there's again a bit of news about the new director. We're still talking about Luis Campos. Yeah, Campos. Yeah, Luis Campos from PSG. That story is, progressing heavily as well. There's been a few other new names mentioned as well in terms of directors, but it seems to be Luis Campos seems to be the main guy. And I actually looked at I was looking at his signings and his negotiations and his sellings at Monaco as well, and Lille, and he does get good money for players. Yeah, so that was when I was a bit unsure about him yesterday in terms of, is he that director to come in and be ruthless in negotiations? Can he actually sell players? And yeah, I mean, I was looking at Monaco. The guy got some great money. Yeah, for players, of course. We spoke with Pepe when we signed him from Lille, but he got some great money for Thomas Lemar as well. There's a whole list of players that he obviously sold. I think he sold Rodriguez for like quite so much money. I think it's like 50 mil. I swear, 50 mil euros something as well. So the guy can definitely, is ruthless when it comes to negotiations. So yeah, he's one that been heavily linked with that new director job as well. So we spoke about Gilberto Silva saying he wanted the job but not yet, if that makes sense. And also, guys, I found this interesting. Valverde as well. I'm sure you guys saw it today. Valverde's dream was he always pictured himself to playing for Arsenal. Apparently, go on, sign Valverde then. I'm joking, but yeah, that was. He said when he was like 16 years old, it was always his dream to play for Arsenal. He always visioned himself playing for Arsenal. That was his plan. That was his future. Obviously now he's at Real Madrid. He ain't leaving Real Madrid anytime soon, people. But Valverde would be it. Valverde is one of the best midfielders in Europe for sure. He'd be an unbelievable signing. But yeah, that is pretty much all the news today. So let's go through everyone's comments, man. Big up to everyone tuning in as well. Let's see what you guys are saying. Right, where were we earlier on? Before StreamYard's having a mare as always. Yeah, it was on Plasma. Plasma says, I don't care who we get out of Isak or Gyokeres. Exactly that. I'm the same boat as you, man. Get either of them, you know what I'm saying? As long as we don't get some makeshift striker like Havertz was. Yeah, that's for me, like yeah, because we signed Havertz as midfielder, people. Let's be real with it. Yeah, and Ante was trying to force him and playing in left centre mid, then that left 8 role. If we, just get someone who's just clinical, someone who's just is an out and out striker as well. And for me, that is a Gyokeres or Isak, to be fair. Big up Villa fan, man. Yes, big up to you, bro. I'm all good, mate, and I hope you're well yourself as well, my guy. Yo, big up Flicks. He says, yo, just my hospital, bro, with my asthma. Oh, bro, get well soon, man. Bro, I've been there myself, man. I had an asthma attack. I had an asthma attack last summer. It was like July, like just a few months ago in July, bro. I had an asthma attack. It was like I had to have like what they call that, nebulizers. I had about 6 nebulizers. It was crazy, bro. So I've been there myself, man. And I hope you get well soon, bro. And yeah, bro, I'm really sorry to hear that, Flicks. Big up yourself, man, and obviously get well soon. If we had Emery, still or really any other manager, I'd be confident if we sign Gomez and he'll get minutes. But Ante is not lenient enough to give youngsters minutes. Example, Marquinhos. Yeah, facts, bro. 100%, bro. I mean, this guy coming in, and that's a great point. Because yeah, I remember when we had Emery, that guy. I mean, Emery was the one who. I know Emery didn't work out at Arsenal. I'm not saying I'm going to take him back or anything like that. Yeah, but the guy gave Martinelli his debut. People, let's not forget that the guy gave Martinelli this. Nobody knew. Yeah, as I said earlier, we signed Martinelli from Ituano. Yeah, there's like 3rd division in Brazil, people. Nobody knew this guy. It was like, who? Who's this guy? Yeah, Emery gave him his debut, and the rest is history with Martinelli. But yeah, I obviously Ante not giving youngsters minutes. We're seeing that single-handedly with Wanyeri at the moment, aren't we, as well? Well, this season we're seeing it with Wanyeri. So if we were to sign, I think you gave a great example there with Marquinhos. We saw him score against Zurich. I think he played against. Who the fuck did we play in Europa League? I think he played against. Was it PSV he played? I can't remember in Europa League, or maybe it was even against you guys. But I think he played against Bodo Glimt, and that was it. And then after that, he got loaned out. And he's coming back, Marquinhos, but I don't see him staying at Arsenal, to be honest. So yeah, if we were to sign this guy again, he'd probably get loaned out as well. Big up my brother Josh. Big up Cooper. Big up Cooper, man. Absolute real one every single time. Big up my guy from NYC, man, like Cooper. We're talking about your boy, bro, man, like Gyokeres. Come on. Big up to you, my guy. Real one. Hope you're good, man. We've also been linked with some players, which is a good sign. Diego Carlos should be leaving in January, and we're looking at some centre half. position with Llorente from Betis heavily linked. There we go. Big up Villa fan. Let's be real. Saka made his debut under Arteta the Emery. He'll be playing it at Plymouth Argyle. Yeah, facts, to be fair. I don't want you to hear. I don't want to hear any about when you Wonderkid sign players that will help us win trophies. Facts. We need players now, bro. You know me. You get me Gyokeres in January. I think we've been through this stage of they could be good. They got potential. No, let's get let's just get not prem. Let's just get proven players. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it now. StreamYard is back again. Yes, bro. Restream's in the bin. StreamYard's back again. I think he's going to United Coupe. I read links over it. You know, and that wouldn't surprise me with Gyokeres because obviously the whole manager effect. You know, with Almarin as manager. I mean, look how well he did. Look how well he coached Gyokeres. Look how well he got. Look how well Gyokeres was firing under Almarin. I've seen so many players I've seen so many managers where get players from their previous clubs into their new clubs. That makes sense. So, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me because the whole Almarin effect there as well. Maybe. I agree with that, Kuba. That's why I wouldn't mind if we got Aaron Tony this summer. Because realistically, if there was time we would win trophies, it's now. I still take Tony, yeah. But obviously he's in Saudi, but I still would take him as well. Big up Dom in the chat, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. Yeah, Dom's new channel, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put my community. I'm gonna put my community post. Yeah, when he uploads, but he's gonna hopefully upload a new video today. His first video, guys. Yeah, man, like Dom, man, like the Arsenal dominator. Yeah, come on. Arsenal domination. It is not dominator. Arsenal domination. But yeah. Big up Dom, bro. No, same here, bro. Same here. I just don't. You know, we get linked. His name comes around every single window, and he never. I think it's too little, too late to sign him anyway, in my opinion. Because I think we should have signed him when he was at Fiorentina, when he's bang in that 2021 season when we was heavily linked with him there, and we missed out on him. And he went to Juventus. That was where that's where the boat sailed for me. And I think the boat sailed with Vlahovic. I don't believe it whatsoever as well, bro. Maybe we get the PSG director. You can bring Barcola with him. Yeah, baller to be fair, bro. Bring Barcola with you, 100%. Bring Hakimi as well, man. Absolute baller. Maybe bring like Vitinha or Fabian Ruiz. I don't even know, bro. From PSG, but don't you dare bring Colin Mawani, yeah, man. Like the French and Nketiah. Yeah, I wanted to sign Tony for ages, man. I want to sign for. I'm still. It just makes you think. Why did no one go in for him in the summer, man? It just doesn't make sense. I think players are just not interested in joining Prem. Maybe that's why it's hard for us to sign players, or maybe they just feel uncomfortable with Arteta as a coach. I don't know. Yeah, I hear where you're coming from, bro. I do hear where you're coming from. And that's why, for me, January is why I said, like, for me, it's going to be so hard to sign Gyokeres and Isak as well. Because I just don't see them leaving their current clubs in January. The summer's completely different because the season's over. But when they're doing so well, I mean, you got to think about in Gyokeres' shoes right now. The guy is just ripping it up for fun. The guy's scoring goals fun. He's already scored 16 goals in the Portuguese league. He's going to double that, I reckon, this season. Yeah, Champions League, he's already scored 5 goals, yeah. Yes, the thing that maybe could change that is because Almarin's left now to Man United, and they're going to get. I don't know how the new manager. I don't know what new manager they're going to get in, but a new manager coming in, maybe he could change it. But I don't see these players leaving their club in January, and you've seen it over the years with Arsenal as well, and many other clubs. Like they don't really do big business in January, people. Especially as Arsenal, we don't. I think the only signing we've signed really in January, which is big business, was probably Aubameyang. We signed him in January. Funny enough, that was the last striker that we had. It sounds like we haven't still replaced Aubameyang for me. Yeah, so did I, bro. I want to get Sesko over Vlahovic. I can't lie. For me, I'm not feeling with Sesko at the moment, guys. Again, it's hard for me to say because I don't watch Sesko. I haven't watched the guy play for Leipzig. I don't know how he's really doing this season. I don't watch that league. I don't watch Leipzig as well. But yeah, again, I'm just not really feeling it with Benjamin Sesko. I just feel like I've seen better out there. I think we can 100% do better than Sesko. But over Vlahovic, for me, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I still probably prefer Vlahovic, even though for himself, he's still inconsistent at times. He still lacks that clinical edge at times as well. And that's just me saying, because I've still not seen a lot of Benjamin Sesko to really give a full opinion on that as well. Big up, bro. I think he would turn the Premier League upside down. Be there in Rooney. Big up Flicks, my guy. Big up Flicks. I've got no issues with signing the guy who previously rejected our situation change. I do hear it. But but again, like, why go back in for him, though? I don't want him, though, based on ability and our needs. Yeah, bro. For me, he's a player that, as I said, it sometimes is wasteful in front of goal as well. Sometimes needs more than one chance to actually score, if that makes it. In terms of like, when I watch the guy, it's just he has too many chances. If that makes sense. He's not clinical enough, is what I'm trying to say, basically, guys. When he's on it, as I said, he's on it, but you know, I don't think he's got that killer. I don't think he's got that killer edge. I don't think he's got that clinical edge, personally. Every time I've watched him play for, Juventus as well. I want players who want to play for the badge, not for the personal success. If a player rejects us, we should look elsewhere. I agree with that, Plasma. That's why I respect players like Party and the million players we signed in 21, 22. They came to us when we were in the trenches. Yeah, that's very true as well. Look how it's not only paid off for us, but themselves too. Benjamin Tesco deal, including this summer. Man, like Tesco. Man, like Benjamin Tesco. Yeah, that is probably who we'll go with, guys. Gyokeres is my vote. Less injury prone. That's a good point as well. I think Isak at times suffered with injuries as well. And you know what it's like. Arsenal injury players, we know what it's like when players come to Arsenal, and right now we've got so many players who are injury prone at the club, man. I'm less worried about his lack of EPL experience, as he's done it in Europe and in the Championship, but it won't happen until the summer. But I'll take Isak as well. We all know the best. Yeah, that's your boy right there, bro. He's doing well for Villarreal as well, isn't he? 9 on Tetelo, it was one of Isak and Gyokeres, and soon they'll be hugging the touchdown with Saka. Yeah, facts. Just call me negative. Nah, big up Leo, man. Nah, bro. Listen, you're entitled to your opinion, man, of course, you know, and everyone needs to respect each other's opinion. Even if you disagree with us, man, you know, if you disagree with anyone, then have your say, but don't, get personal with people. But yeah, big up yourself, Leo, man. Thanks for tuning in. He says, I don't think we sign anyone. Arteta doesn't know anything. Your body still thinks we need DMs, and Gyokeres or Vlahovic wouldn't fit his style anyway. In this January window coming up, I agree with you. Like, in terms of signing, honestly, I think we'll get a loan player in. I'm not even taking the piss with it. I'm saying it with a straight face, people. Yeah, I do not see us signing no one in January unless it's like a loan deal. I'm not confident whatsoever. Or we'll sign a player. We'll sign a player who nobody wants. He's like, nobody is like, cool. It'd be like a Raheem Sterling type of signing, I reckon, in January. It won't be like the players that we want. For me, it won't be Gyokeres, it won't be an Isak, it won't be whoever you want it to be, guys, yeah? Because I just don't, number one, when has Arsenal ever really done that, apart from maybe Aubameyang in that season, which was a quality signing in January. And number two, it's going to be so difficult unless we're going to splash big 100 million sales, which we will not do because it's Arsenal. Yeah, it'd be difficult to get these players mid-season as well. So I agree with you, bro. There, I think the whole the whole style of play is, and the whole system is. I hear it as well, and I agree in terms of Vlahovic. And also with Vlahovic as well, you can tell he's been struggling in even Juventus style football as well. Even the way how Thiago Motta plays this season, I don't think it suits Vlahovic. And Juventus over the years, even under Allegri as well, they're becoming such a more a more compact side, a more defensive sides, and that's shown this season with them, with the amount of clean sheets they've kept, with the amount of even like not even just the clean sheets, but the draws they get as well. Like they're unbeaten, Juventus, but they draw many games because the way how they play, for me, is a lot more defensive, and I don't think it suits Vlahovic either. To be honest, the way how we've been playing recently as well, and in the Premier League as well, we know it's such a more tougher league in terms of, I mean, the Serie A is very different compared to Premier League. The Premier League, obviously, you know, I feel like Serie A you get so much more space, and even in Gyokeres settings in Portuguese league as well, he's going to get a lot more space than he does in Premier League, you know. So I do hear that there. I watch how Gyokeres and Vlahovic attack. They use the defenders' shoulders to make runs. Where do we do this? Our defenders don't know how to cross, so yeah, that won't work, mate. Right behind Valverde and Odegaard, quality. Bro, Valverde is one of the best players, man. Like in midfielder, one of the best midfielders in Europe. He'd be quality, but never gonna happen. Nah, but Flicks, get well soon, man. Get well soon. I'll be more confident in buying proper players that we need with a new manager because it's just midfielders and defenders of Arnter, which is a shame. Yeah, bro. As I said earlier, like we still haven't fully replaced Aubameyang yet. You know, if Man United get Gyokeres in January or even in summer, that's 2 investments as a striker with Højlund and Zertsky going run them. Oh yeah, Josh. I'm going to Manchester in a few days, getting ready to enjoy it, man. Come on, Boldo. Come on, Boldo Glint, man. Big up Plasma, flying to UK settings, yeah. Going to Manchester. Big up. Bro, enjoy the game, man. And you know, we will see at the Boldo Glint masterclass, 100%, man. I remember when you man beat Mourinho, like when they had Roma, right? Was it when he was at Roma? You guys done them. Was it like 5-2? Was it like 6-2 or something? Like you guys battered Jose Mourinho. Boldo Glint can turn up when they want him. You know what I'm trying to say, Plasma? Big up to you guys, man. Big up to you in the chat, bro. Not where I am. I've had what's it called? Sleet, yeah, like rain and snow, and it's never set. But I know if you're up north, obviously, if you're like Manchester area, if you're like up north, I'm pretty sure it's thick snow. But where I am down south, it's like southeast. It's like it's pissing out of rain at the moment. It's just drizzle and it's just like sleet. You know, we had a little bit of snow, but it was never going to set because obviously it's pissing down the rain as well. So bring on the snow, mate. Bring on the thick snow. Bring on the thick snow. I had to get Bloods done. Yeah, bro. I can't stand them as well, man. I can't stand them as well. We bought a 9-point lead with only 2 games left. No way, bro. Probably signed a young stuff from Brazil like Marquinhos, whatever, again, and stick him up top. Yeah, probably. In January, 100%, bro. Get Darwin Núñez out of Liverpool. He's not good enough. There's Flicks. Flicks wants Gyokeres as well. He wants Gyokeres as well. 6-1 against Jose. Beat 2 Portuguese teams in Europe. Oh, come on. Plasma. Boldo Glint are cooking, man. Yeah, you man are cooking. You man are going to cook Amarin. You man are going to cook them. Big up to you, my guy. Ibufat Larry. Big up to you. Good afternoon to you, mate. How's it going? Thank you for tuning in. We're coming to the end of the show now, but we just spoke about all transfer news today of Arsenal, all rumours going around. And yeah, guys, that is that really for today. That is that. As I said, I'm going to try and do these every single day, you know, depending on the news that we do get as well. In terms of content coming up, I'll be live tomorrow with a preview. I know it's a really early preview, but we'll be live in the evening tomorrow with Arsenal Nottingham Forest preview and predicting lineups because I've got a lot to do on Thursday as well. So yeah, we'll be back, you know, tomorrow with a preview, and then Thursday. The reason why I couldn't do a preview on Thursday because I'm going to do the women's content, man. Arsenal women's are back. Come on, we're playing Juventus in the Champions League on Wednesday. On Thursday, and then Friday I'll be back with probably 3 streams. You know, I'm gonna have the Nations League draw, quarter-final draw live at midday. Then Arteta's press conference reaction at 1:30. And then hopefully a Nottingham Forest fan will come on the channel as well, and we'll preview the game there. And then Saturday, obviously, we'll be back with match day as well. So, yeah, still plenty of content coming up, guys, as always. Drew's in Yorkshire and it's covered everywhere. Oh, bro, lucky you, man. I want it to snow so bad. It's just shit. Let me check. Let me see what's going on right now, people, yeah? Right, it's just pissing down, man. It's actually pissing down. It's a joke. Shit, UK. Why can't it snow for me? Why? Bro, it's so annoying down here, man. But yeah, there we go. Big up Drew, bro. Wait, what else did he say? I said, Johnny Sample trying to talk me down yesterday, saying I'll believe it when I see it. There we go, man. There we go. Man like Johnny Savile. If we can work on Victor Gyokeres, it's fine by me. For me, I'd prefer any of them, man. Either Isak or Gyokeres. I wouldn't mind both, to be honest, because I think they'll both come in and elevate us to our next level. And I think they both will come in and be amazing signings, man, and be like quality signings will take us to our next level. That's my honest opinion, guys. I don't care who it is, get either one of them. I think both of them are good enough. I really do. But anyway, guys, that is that for today. Big up everyone who tuned in as always. Thanks for all the support. We're getting out of it. Enjoy the rest of your days, people, whatever you get up to. And take care, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow once again. We'll be back. Arsenal Forest preview. Premier League's finally back. International break's over. Arsenal's back. Yes, come on. Arsenal Football Club's back, people. Hopefully we actually are back. We don't play this dross ball anymore. We actually can put in a good performance against Forest. But we'll talk about tomorrow, people. Take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in as always. And enjoy the rest of your days, people. We're out of here, people. Come on, you Gunners. Ciao.